With David Weston, who joins us every day at this time. David, a lot of news out there today in the crypto space.
Exactly.
I think we have a great guest to talk about.
Fortunately, we have somebody who knows it really backwards and forwards. He's Tim Massett. He's former CFTC chairman, fellow at Harvard's Kennedy School, and a member of PayPal's Advisory Council on Digital Currencies. Tim, thanks so much for joining us. As Romaine said, there's a lot of news today. Among other things, that Ripple decision. Everybody's been waiting for it in this area, and I would say it's sort of Solomonic. I mean, sort of, there's something for everybody. Explain that decision and whether you think it makes sense to say sometimes XRP is a security, sometimes it's not.
Well, we're still sort of waiting for the full opinion, or at least I haven't seen it yet. But from what I have read, the judge decided for Ripple on some very important claims and therefore ruled in favor of its summary judgment motion, but allowed some of the SEC's claims to go forward. I think the key issue here is how does it end up interpreting the Howey test overall? You may recall the Howey test is what we use to determine whether a crypto token is a security. And it sounds like the judge leaned more into sort of Ripple's camp than the SEC's, in the sense that it appears to say that unless the arrangement really created some post-sale rights and obligations between the parties, then maybe it's not a security. Now, again, we sort of have to analyze the full decision to really make sure of that, because the judge did allow the claims on the institutional sales to go forward. The institutional sales had a lot more optics and color around them that looked like normal security sales, whereas the retail sales, the programmatic sales did not.
Good evening. 10:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Thursday, July 13th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as you can see, my hair is very poofy. It's Michigan. My hair likes to poof up when it's like this. But I figured I wouldn't wear a hat tonight. But anyhow, I wanted to do a quick update here. So XRP, we had a gigantic move up to about 93 cents. We've consolidated down we were down 22% roughly. Now we're consolidating around the 75-cent mark. We wanted to try to hold that first layer down there at 797. Now, that's not the end of the story here. Just because we didn't hold it doesn't mean that this pattern's over. It's still a gigantic pattern. As we can see, the sell volume in these 30-minute candles, there hasn't been a lot of sell pressure here. I mean, we've had we had a 7 million candle, 7.2, 7.23. So 7.2. On the push up, we had 26.21. We had a, what was it, 21, 26, 18. And then we had 7 on a consolidation, 11 on another kind of push up, pull down. But these are all consolidatory candles now. So what we're looking for here, if you're looking at the immediate short term, will XRP go back up? We need to hold the 20-day here in the shorter time frames, which is right around 74.3. But we really want to get back over that 7.9. We really want to get back over that area. It's like 78. Let me go back to the other chart to get the exact level. Let's get in this chart. That's 797. It's actually a little bit lower than that, where we would first have to get up. This is standard operating procedure right now. Yeah, we're below 787. Our next area where we could possibly go try to gather support would be that, I don't know if we're going to go all the way down there, but 65 cents was a big part of the pattern breakout. If we look at the 2-hour support right now, it's a little bit lower. We still have a bull flag in the smaller time frames. So immediately, if we're going to try to push up here, because we did have a really steep drop off. XRP was down 22% after the top, after the swing high at about 93 cents. And now we're trying to hang on here. But if we do lose in the 30-minute time frame, the 74-cent area, that's going to probably swing us back down around 65.5. So that's what we have to look out for right now. And if we want to avoid that happening, we need to swing back up over 78.7 and ultimately push back over this 81.5 cents. So if you're a fan of XRP, make sure if you're watching, we're paying attention to that. Right now, the 74-cent mark, because if we lose that, there's a very strong chance we could come back and try to hold that 65-cent support area. But right now, we had a major volume spike, and now we've had a decrease in volume on these 30-minute candles breaking down. which is a bullish signal that we don't have as much sell volume, not even close, 2.5 times less sell volume at max than we had a buy volume on the way up. So to me, we have a nice consolidation here. Ultimately, if we hold 652, we're still in good shape. I know a lot of us wanted it to hold 787, but a consolidation on a 652 would not be out of the question, assuming we lose that 74 cents on the 20-day support here. So that's XRP. Make sure you hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it, and have a blessed night.